Alright, so if you've seen that clip, I'm sure you guys got pissed off, or either your heart dropped, your butt cheeks clenched, or like your eye just like, bro, that shit was crazy hearing that, right? I was pissed. And it's really fucked up because it didn't just happen to that car, it happened to 3 of my cars. All right, so this individual did get caught. I caught his ass, and he got confronted about it. It's story time. Just stay in for the ride, bro. It's a long story. It's a pretty long story, but characters come in different shapes and sizes, so yeah, just stay in for the video. But before we get into that segment, I want to say thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good New Year's. We are starting off 2026. This year, I did promise myself I do want to make a lot more videos this year and do a lot more stuff. So definitely thank you guys. You guys are keeping me motivated to keep going and keep this channel running. But anyways, time to explain to you guys what the hell happened with that whole situation, because it is story time, bro. So anyways, guys, me and my girl were chilling right here like we usually do on the weekend, and she noticed my car because it was right here at the time. I had it right here, the Evo, and she was like, babe, like somebody scratched your car. And I was like, bro, like what? I couldn't believe it, bro. Not even 4 days in of having it painted and somebody had already did that. Right, I understand. Maybe when it was black, I was like, I was kind of like, when it was black, he did it too, but I wasn't really tripping because it was already faded black. I was like, I'm already gonna start painting the car next week. Like whatever, if anything's gonna motivate me more to get this car painted. But just knowing that I had the car outside and it got scratched like this within 4 days, that's really when I was just like, nah, nah. I was really not feeling it. I decided to buy a surveillance camera the very next day, because I was like, bro, like what the fuck? Like, is there somebody that doesn't like me or somebody that hates us? We're really confused. It was bad. All right, guys, so as you guys see right here in the first clip, we really didn't think too much of it. This is the day after I seen that my car was scratched, so I decided to buy the surveillance camera. Before the surveillance camera, we did buy that cape for the car, just because I was like, maybe with the cape, this person will probably stop and, just leave the car alone. And I didn't want to freak nobody out with the surveillance camera being outside, because I know that could be kind of, a little bit weird to some people. But yeah, in this clip, yeah, he didn't scratch the car, with the surveillance camera being on. But before that, he did. And in the clip, you could kind of tell that he was looking at the car, like at the cape, like, damn, how far did I go? In the next clip, you guys will find out why I leave my car somewhat like that. So it gives you guys a better explanation of why I have my car like that, in case you guys think any otherwise. But unfortunately, I do have to leave my G37 like this, somewhat covering, but not covering too much. Like there's enough space to walk through clearly. But the reason I had to do that was because somebody tried stealing the G37 about a few months ago. And honestly, the only way to stop that is if I leave the Evo right here in the back of it. So if in order to get the G37, which I honestly find like it's an easier car to steal, I have to leave the Evo in the back, right? So in order to get to this one, you have to go through this one, and that one is clearly super loud, so I can easily hear that. But yeah, let me explain to you guys everything that happened, bro, because this shit is, it just amazes me how somebody can be so immature, especially at that age. All right, so let me explain to you guys. All right, guys, on this clip, it's clearly not that guy. It's a whole different person. We don't live in the best neighborhood, but yeah, somebody came up on the Cape, and it was just, honestly, it was kind of funny to me. But at the same time, it was the only reason we were able to sleep at night, knowing that maybe somebody's not gonna steal the car. And for the cardboard underneath it, that was just extra protection in case whoever came by with that blade, well, that guy was with that blade, maybe wouldn't hit the car if with that cardboard being in the way, basically. Homeboy really went over there to my car and undressed it like a woman. That is crazy. Whatever he needed it for, I'm sure it was for like shelter, bro. So, all right, it was kind of funny, but still, like I said, it was the only reason we were able to sleep at night. But anyways, continue with the video, dog. Bro, still don't even know that we have a camera outside. That's freaking hilarious. So yeah, right there, that's when I was like, okay, we know exactly who it is at this point. Bro, it's funny because even his own dog put his head down. Like, look, like, damn, bro, we about to get some shit because your ass. Anyways, so me and my girl noticed that this guy was passing by every single day, like at 7 or 6 o'clock in the morning, every single day, walking his dog, and he made it really obvious because his dog. So I'm sure he didn't know that we had the camera up there. And well, I didn't go to work for like a week. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wake up at like 7 or 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm gonna hop on the camera and see if I can find him. So yeah, that's exactly what I did. At like 7 o'clock in the morning, I hopped on. My girl was like, hey, like I was like half asleep. She was half asleep. And she's like, babe, like check the camera. All right, then I'm like, whatever. I'm over here scrolling, bro. And I barely see his head. Like I barely see his head. I'm like, bro, my phone went flying in the air, bro. I said, babe, he's outside. Let's go get him. Bro, it wasn't even like, it only took me like 30 seconds to like just get my clothes on. I put my clothes on. I just put whatever on, bro, like some brand new shit. Like I'm talking about, I still had a tag on the back of my pants type shit. And she's like, go, go, go. Of course, me, bro. I'm the one running, bro. But I'm telling you guys, he's just regular walking. Like, bro's in shape, bro, for sure, with that freaking dog, bro. Bro was like 2 streets away. And I was running, bro, out of breath. Like, bro, I can't lose him. I can't lose him. I can't lose him. I can't lose him right now. Like, this is probably like one of the only opportunities we got. Bro, yeah, homeboy's in fit. So I walk, I'm following him, bro. I'm talking about like I'm at the beach type shit. I'm at the beach. I'm over here looking for him. I see him, like, oh, there he goes, boom. So I'm finally at the beach. I see him. Look, right now he's right here, so there's only one way in, one way out. There he goes, look. Oh, motherfucker. Heading over there, so literally, there's no way back unless you come through here, through the sand. Let's see what the fuck we can get out of him. Bro, he takes off his mask. And it's an old ass man that's like 80 years old. Bruh. I was like, bro, like what the fuck? How can you be 80 years old doing this weird ass shit? Like doing some childish ass shit at that age. It just didn't make no sense to me. And I was like, dude, like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Me and my girl taking the girls to school, and we're taking the electric scooters, bro, and he walks right past us. Turns out, bro, this guy only lived like a street away from us, bro. Like he did not live far. He was Captain Obvious, bro. He lived 1 street away. Why are you doing this to your neighborhood? Why would you? Just don't do it in general, but still, but don't do this to your neighbors in general. It's like people like that, like, don't do that, bro. But yeah, funny to me because in court he said that he was just having a bad day and all this other stuff, bro. Just trying to make the judge feel bad. Mind you guys, this is not just one time. This is multiple times. Check this out. Happened to my G. It's my Evo that I had just freaking painted, bro. Look at this. This is killer, dog. And he said, nah, I'm not even just done with those. I'm gonna do it to your truck too, bro. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Whatever, bro. Use your tactics in court. But the judge was not feeling it, bro. The judge straight out said, bro, you're not supposed to be keying nobody's freaking cars. Don't touch nobody's car. And it's the truth, bro. Anybody would feel the same way. Don't touch our car. And if you're planning on doing this, don't do it again. Or ever do it, bro, because the truth does come out. But yeah, anyways, that situation wouldn't have ended that way because, so let me tell you guys, if it wasn't for his age, that wouldn't have ended that way, bro. I'm telling you like that. One of those and he would have been on the flow for sure. All right, so he definitely got lucky on that part, but yeah, bro, just like expect the unexpected, bro, because weirdos and different characters come in different shapes and sizes, ages. Bro, 80 years old doing that shit, bro. You're not. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog? You got like grandchildren to take care of, dude. You're too old to be doing some immature ass shit like that. But yeah, just always be careful. Always be careful with your surroundings. You never know who it could be. We thought, like I said, we thought it was like a 14-year-old or a 17-year-old, somebody our age, somebody that didn't like us, bro. Like, good thing we didn't point no fingers, honestly. Yeah, the truth always comes out at the end, and if anything, karma's a bitch, bro. I don't wish bad against people, but it's the truth. But yeah, always stay alarmed, guys. You guys never know who could be watching you guys, or who could be doing something to your guys' vehicles, your guys' materials, whatever it is. But thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. You guys are honestly making me motivated to keep making more videos. I'm at like 280 right now. And yeah, I'm hoping to be at 1,000 by the end of the year. So catch you guys on the next one. Peace.